all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the Garnet, reading number 2 with the Aventurine, reading number 3 with the Shungite, reading number 4 with the Carnelian, and reading number 5 with the Topaz. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the Garnet. The properties of Garnet are vitality, passion, and love. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about a proposal. This could be a romantic proposal. It can also be a work proposal, like to offer you the opportunity to lead a team or to offer you some form of shift in your role that increases you in some way. A lot of times it's romantic, but it's important to remember that it's got those other aspects of just being offered something. Next, we have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles talks about you being appreciated for your work. It's interesting that the Pentacles being placed on the back of the Knight of Cups. I really feel like for some of you, this is regarding a work proposal, because the 3 of Pentacles is about being appreciated. Like whatever it is you do for work, whatever it is that the energy that you put in, it is being appreciated in that way. And normally that looks material, like a raise or something like that. And then topping everything off, we have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands tells you that you have the higher ground. If you fight for what you want, you will be successful. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, this looks like a yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. Let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see here. We're going to start with the Emperor. The Emperor talks about you making the decisions in your life that take you down the path you want to go down. It reminds you that you're in control of your destiny, your life path. So you need to choose what path you want to take. The Page of Cups talks about fun, socializing, social events, social energy, friendship energy. I feel like friends are a really important thing right now at this juncture in your life. The Four of Coins, that talks about stable financial situations, stable material situations. It also says don't cling to your money. Don't worry about money. Let the money flow in and out the way it needs to. There's nothing wrong with saving. Saving is great, but don't worry about money. And the Lovers, wow, you guys stepping into a romantic soulmate connection. Either that or you're already in a romantic soulmate connection. It is definitely significant in your current situations. Now, let's take a look at Oracle. So we're going to start the Oracle with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please bring forward whatever is in their best interest. All right, you get cooperate. The universe is saying, hey, things are changing, things are coming in, but you have to work with the universe. You have to cooperate with the energy. Now, I want to see guidance on the Emperor, please. So regarding making the decisions, the Emperor. Step out of your comfort zone. So yeah, growth happens out of the comfort zone. You are absolutely in charge of your realm. You're in charge of the path that you choose, but your guides are telling you, hey, make the choices that take you out of your comfort zone a little so that you can grow, so that you can experience the things you desire to experience. Now, let's see the Four of Coins with Queen of the Moon. What is there regarding the material situation? Focus. Okay. So I feel like a lot of your focus is on your material realm right now. Your job, making money, all of that. And that does need to be a focus. But part of that focus is going to have to be on eliminating any fear that you're carrying. Because I feel like some of you are worried about money. And if you're worrying about it, you can manifest an abundance block. So just make sure that your focus is on appreciation for all of the material things the universe brings in for you and knowing that it will be there when you need it. So keep your focus on gratitude and positivity with regards to money. Now let's see the Page of Cups as well. Purity. All right, there's a very pure friendship, social energy for you guys. Your friends are going to help you through whatever situations you're dealing with. And that social energy is going to have a very purifying effect on your energy. So you have friends that are going to bring in positive energy for you. You should reach out to them if you're not already engaging. The Lovers. Fertility. Okay. So I know when everybody sees the fertility card that people who are trying to conceive are like, yes. And they could very well mean that for you. Okay. But for the most part, fertility is not talking about reproductive fertility. Now on the soulmates, there's going to be some of you where it is that. But for the most part, it is saying that the situation is fertile for you to step into a soulmate connection or for you to take things further. For some of you, I'm sure that Knight of Cups is a soulmate proposing to take things to the next level. The situation is fertile for you to make advances with your soulmate right now. And if you are one of the few that are looking at the reproductive side of the fertility card, please just make sure you get whatever medical assistance you deem necessary in your current situation. Take care of you. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was yes to whatever you asked, you get financial health. All right. So the answer to your question is yes, and your financial health most likely has something to do with it. All right. That is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the Aventurine. The properties of Aventurine are luck, prosperity, and fulfillment. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now let's start by looking at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. We start with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about worry. Worry with regards to what's going on in your life, worry in general. It could be home life, work life, but there's lots of things to worry about, and you're kind of hanging on to the worries in the Five of Swords energy. Next, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles talks about opportunity in the present energy. Normally, it's material in nature, so like a job opportunity or the opportunity to start your own business. You have to take action for it, though. You have to step into it. Next, we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups talks about something ending and you having to let go of whatever's ending to start something new. Whatever starts new is typically better than whatever's ending, though. So you've got to release so that you can get to that new, better beginning. Next, we have the Devil. The Devil talks about some real stuck energy. It can represent addiction. It can represent love triangles. It can represent lust. It can represent anything that makes you feel stuck. Notice how like it's represented by a shackle with the 5 chains, like it's not moving. You are stuck in an energy that's typically not good for you. Next, we have the Moon. The Moon talks about fear around decisions and the need to make a decision. With the way the chains are poking out and the moon's right there in the center, it's almost like you're stuck until you make a decision, but you're nervous to do so. Something needs to change and shift. The moon can also say that your guides are bringing information in for you during your dreams, so pay attention to what you're dreaming. And then topping everything off, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords represents an ending, and normally it's a difficult ending. You can notice the way it's drawn here. There's a person, they've got 10 swords sticking out of their back, representing betrayal or some form of that type of energy where it is just a bad ending that's over, it's finished, it's done, and there may be some betrayal factor in it. So I feel like looking at this as a yes or no with the Devil and the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords starting us off, I feel like the answer to your question is most likely no. There is some decision and letting go that needs to be done, and that may shift things, but in the current energy, the answer is no. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you. The Sun, I like it. The Sun talks about positivity and growth, beautiful positive energy. It is it's abundantly positive, and it represents growth at a stellar degree. The Fool, a new beginning where you jump in and go for it, where you are just absolutely moving into something new, a significant beginning. And with it being next to the Sun, this is a beautiful beginning. Strength. Look at all the major arcana, guys. You got, out of 3 cards so far, you got 3 major arcana. You guys are definitely making major strides in your life, but they're positive. They start new, significant beginnings. Your strength is showing up for you. And Judgment. So out of 4 cards, you guys got 4 major arcana. Judgment talks about a second chance. This is your second chance to step into something you really, really desire, that is about your growth and your strength, and that helps you develop and move on as the person that you are down your life path. All right, with all of this positivity and significance in the situations, I feel like no may have been a really good answer for most of you. The answer is pretty clearly no, whether or not that was what you desired, but I'm just saying with the situations being so positive, no probably is a good answer, at least for most of you. Now let's bring in Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 2, please. Generosity. Yes, the universe pouring out its generosity for you. Make sure that you are hanging on to that gratitude. Gratitude is very important. Now, let's see. Also, share your generosity with others as the universe pours good things out on you. Make sure you're kind of sharing that with others that are sharing this life journey with you. Now, let's see strength. It is time to take action. All right, so you have the strength to take the action that you need to take. Some of you may be challenged with making a decision, but you need to take action. It is time. You have the strength to do it. All the pieces are there. It's time for you to jump and start. Get things moving. All right, so we're going to start with the sun in Queen of the Moon. The void. All right, this is the very beginning, and it is brightly lit. I love that you've got the dark moon and the sun lighting it. The sun takes any negativity out of anything that it touches in the tarot spread. And this is not even necessarily negative. It's just the very beginning. It's like the void, the very beginning. You are at the very beginning, but you have the sun lighting your way. It is going to be a very prosperous growth path in front of you. Now, judgment regarding the second chance, abundance. This is a second chance for you to step into a significant abundance that you desire. Doesn't have to be material. It could be an abundance of adventure, an abundance of travel, whatever it is. It's an abundance of something that you're hoping to get a second chance at. Now, the Fool. What is there for this new beginning in the Fool out of spellcasting? Talent. Okay. So some of you stepping into a new beginning that is based off of your talents. And I know she's dancing. It doesn't have to be dancing. It could be writing or painting or making music or whatever. You have a natural talent that is starting a new beginning for you. You just have to dive in and go for it. You have to believe in yourself. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was pretty clearly no to whatever you asked, you get forgiveness. So the answer to your question is no, and forgiveness has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Shungite. The properties of Shungite are connection, relief, and calm. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's start by taking a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands talks about making a sacrifice based off of holding on to a thought form that is limiting or a limiting belief. The idea of I could never make that much money, so then you can't. Or I could never be that successful, then you can't. If you believe it's not possible for you, you set those limiting beliefs. And the idea with the 9 of Wands is there's a belief that you're hanging on to that is limiting you and kind of keeping you stagnant. Next, we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords can talk about, hanging on to things too tightly. And it can also talk about somebody doing something kind of sneaky in the background, maybe not being completely honest with you. Next, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, look at how those swords are just going right through the star in the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are stepping into a new beginning, but there may be something that's not being told to you as you move into it, or something that's undisclosed. There may be a challenge there as you move into this new beginning. The beginning is normally foundational, like a new job or a new career or starting your own business, something like that. But there are some facets to it that maybe are not being disclosed to you, or some things maybe you need to let go of before you move forward. Topping everything off, we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles talks about making decisions with your money, having to figure out how you're going to pay your bills, what you're going to do with your money. Normally, it kind of has the idea of walking the financial tightrope, so trying to make ends meet. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, especially with the way the Seven of Swords interacts with the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles following the Ace, I feel like the answer to your question is no. There's some sort of challenge, something that may not be being disclosed, and I feel like the answer to your question is no. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see here. Six of Wands, so victory. You guys are celebrating your victory somewhere. There is something victorious going on in your situations. Ooh, the Lovers, I like it. The Lovers talks about romantic soulmates. So some of you meeting a romantic soulmate or moving forward with a romantic soulmate. The Hanging Man. The Hanging Man talks about shifting your perspective, or it can say that there are some delays going on in your situation somewhere. And then the Six of Coins, that's about giving and receiving. Giving a gift that's significant, normally material, or receiving a gift that's significant and normally material. The scales are pretty balanced here, so it really could go either way, and I feel like it's an even give and take for those of you that are in that situation. All right, so your situations are pretty good. I feel like there is some shifting going on with the Hanging Man. We're going to get Oracle and see what's going on there. Let's start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 3, please. Thank you, thank you. Seek enlightenment. Okay, and see how there's all these light points that are kind of aligning with chakras. You've got your, your sacral chakra, you've got your heart chakra, you've got your crown chakra and the upper chakras. This is saying seek enlightenment from all the different places, from within and from the divine, from the universe. So make sure that you are open to whatever the universe is bringing in for you as far as guidance. Now, let's see the Hanging Man with regards to the shift in perspective or the delays that you're dealing with. Work through your fears. All right, so that is definitely a shift in perspective for most of you. There is some form of fear that you're dealing with that is kind of sabotaging you, slowing you down, delaying you in some way. Those fears, you have to work through them. You have to move through them. You have to overcome them. You will be successful where you put your energy for sure, but you have to do the work to work through whatever the fear is. Now, let's see the Six of Coins with Queen of the Moon. What is there for the Six of Coins here? Wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge through experience. I feel like this is a give and take situation for most of you, where you are trying to evenly balance some situation, and it could be material, but it doesn't have to be. You're being advised to use the knowledge, see how she's standing on the books, use the knowledge of your past experiences to help balance the give and take in your life, so that you are giving as much as you're receiving, and you're not just giving and giving and giving with nothing in return. Or the flip side of that, you're not taking and taking and taking and never returning anything. So use the wisdom from the situations you've been in to make sure that things are balanced in the give and take relationships you have in your life. Now let's see the Six of Wands with regards to the victory. Will. All right. You have the will to be victorious in whatever situation you're dealing with. I feel like working through your fears is going to help you to move forward, but your guides want you to know that your will brings in victory. So you have the capacity to be victorious through your sheer strength of will. Now let's see spell casting for the Lovers. What is there for the Lovers here? Inspiration. So for those of you that are already in a soulmate connection, there's going to be inspiration coming through that connection for you. Maybe the inspiration on how to be victorious, where your will should be directed, or how to overcome your fears. For the rest of you who have not entered the soulmate connection yet, there is going to be something inspirational happening that shows you the direction to the soulmate. So pay attention to those inspirational energies you get where you're just when you feel the inspiration to take a walk, you decide, hey, you know what? I don't normally go left. I normally go right, but I'm going to go left today. Those inspirations will take you where you're going. And I'm not saying that you're necessarily going to meet your soulmate on a walk. I'm just using that as an example. When you feel an inspiration of, hey, maybe I should do this, follow those inspirations. You're on your path to your soulmate. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a no to whatever you asked, you get clarity. So the answer to your question is no, and it is for the purpose of bringing in clarity. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the carnelian. The properties of carnelian are renewal, endurance, and power. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Oh, stay there. Okay. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. So we start with the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles talks about your work, you putting in the work and being rewarded for that work. Next, we have the 6 of Wands. That talks about victory. You are victorious, celebrating your victory somewhere in your realm, you being victorious. Next, we see the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords talks about some kind of stuck energy. Something being very, very stuck. See how the person is surrounded by the swords? They can't move through it. That is a very stuck energy. But topping everything off, we have the Phoenix. The Phoenix talks about a second chance. Stepping into a second chance somewhere that you desire. Now, with the way the Phoenix, you see the fire of the Phoenix kind of rains down on that 8 of Swords, and then it kind of stops before it gets to the 8 of Pentacles or the 6 of Wands. I feel like the Phoenix is talking about that stuck energy. It's saying you're moving through that stuck energy, you're done, you're victorious, you've put in the work, you're getting that second chance you desire to move beyond that stuck energy. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, I feel like the answer to your question is yes. You're going to have to put in the work. You're going to get a second chance. You're going to have to let go of some stuck energy. But the answer to your question does appear to be yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Temperance, that talks about balance, balancing passion and emotion. You will notice that she is balancing fire and water with a rainbow. That is significant balance. You need that balance for all types of relationships, but especially romantic ones. So you guys are kind of working through mastering that balance right now. The wheel, that's luck and fate guiding you forward. So your path kind of having those lucky fate moments, that's wonderful. Death, something is ending, but don't worry about it. Death talks about the end of something to bring in a new beginning. And you guys have been dealing with some stuck energy somewhere. You're getting a second chance right now to move in a different direction. You've put in the work. You're going to be victorious in this second chance. So let whatever's ending end. Let it go. Something new is coming through this. And the Three of Wands, that talks about good news on the horizon, kind of like your ship has come in energy. It also can represent some travel and some unity in your circles. Now, let's see Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 4, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Forgiveness. Okay. Forgiveness is very, very important. It sets you free. It says that whatever has happened is not going to get any more of your energy because it's in the past. It doesn't mean that whatever somebody did to you is okay. It just means you're not giving any more of your energy to the past. You're going to draw your energy to the present. You're forgiving and moving on. This forgiveness can also be applied to you. So if you've been holding something against yourself, I should have done better. I should have stepped out of the stuck energy. I should have succeeded the first time. If you're holding those things against yourself, you need to let that go. You need to realize that you're human, just like everybody else on this human path. You are having a human experience, which means you're going to make mistakes because you're learning. So cut yourself a break, forgive yourself so you can move forward into this beautiful second chance, because it's going to be amazing. Now, let's see Moonology for death. With regards to the ending that leads to a new beginning, what is there to add to this death card, please? You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so for those of you that saw this and were afraid that it meant someone in your realm was going to die, that is not the case. Your guides really want you to understand that you and your loved ones are safe. Also, dealing with the ending. If you're concerned, well, what if the ending is me losing my job? Or what if the ending is this horrible ending? No, you guys are safe. Whatever the ending is, it leads to a better beginning. It leads to a new beginning that's a second chance, that's lucked and fated. You guys are going to be okay. Your guides want you to know that whatever the ending is, you're going to be okay. You and your loved ones are safe. So there's no worries in that area. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon, and we're gonna look at Temperance. What is there for Temperance here with regards to this balance? The Void. Okay, so you are at the beginning of working on this balance. This is where you start. Whatever it is you're trying to bring in, whatever new beginning you're hoping for, where you start is by finding the balance between passion and emotion. Finding a healthy balance is square one for you to move forward. Now let's see the Three of Wands with regards to the good news coming in. All right, so you get the long night moon, the darkness. So this is coming out of a long time of anticipation. Something good is coming in and you've been waiting for it for a long time. I feel like you open the door to it with the balance. Realizing that you guys are safe, realizing an ending is going to happen, focusing on the new beginning, balancing yourself, and then expecting to receive what it is you've been waiting so long for. Now, I want to get spell casting, and we're going to look at the wheels. So what is there for the wheel here for group number 4? We've got luck and fate moving you forward. Oh, we got 2. Strength and new beginnings. Okay, so you have the strength to make a new beginning. The luck is bringing you into the new beginning. I feel like your guides are telling you, don't be afraid. Let it end. Let the new beginning start. Luck is behind it, and you have the strength. Like those 2 cards came out together. You have the strength to deal with this new beginning. It's going to be wonderful. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was yes to whatever you asked, you get friendship. So the answer to your question is yes, and friendship has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the topaz. The properties of topaz are conviction, drive, and purpose. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot. yes or no to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's put that back up there. Hang on. Okay. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready, and then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, once more. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. Let's see. All right, so we start with the star. The star talks about healing and a gift from the divine. Wonderful divine energy coming in, lots and lots of healing energy, very bright, positive energy represented in the star. Next, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords talks about a stalemate. Some situation where you don't see your way out, where you feel like you don't have an option to move forward. Next, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about friendship and social things. It is interesting that one of the swords in the Two of Swords is piercing through the Page of Cups. I feel like there may be some friendship situation that is a problem, or a falling out with a friendship here. I feel like you're going to move through it, though. It's going to be okay, because topping everything off, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, dream come true energy. So whatever has happened in that friendship situation, or with regards to you feeling stuck in the energy, you are going to be receiving kind of like wish fulfillment through it. So you're going to step into a situation that feels like a wish is being granted, even though you've had to deal with some sort of issue in a friendship somewhere. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, I know we've got that Two of Swords in there, but lots of healing energy with the star. I feel like whatever's happened in the friendship may be healed by the star. You guys receiving some wish fulfillment with regards to friends in some way. So I feel like the answer to your question is yes. You may have been dealing with something difficult, but the answer to your question does appear to be yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 8 of Coins, that talks about you working, you putting in the work and being rewarded for your work. So you doing the work and receiving the rewards for it. That just does not want to stay there. Okay, let's see. 4 of Cups, that talks about sometimes not seeing what's right in front of you. It can also talk about not seeing what the universe is bringing in. You've got the star representing a gift coming in from the universe. So I think the 4 of Cups is saying, hey, don't miss it. Make sure you see it. The 4 of Cups can also say that maybe you're not seeing things clearly. Maybe you're seeing them the way you wish they were versus the way they actually are. So just make sure you're clearly seeing things and you are ready to receive when that gift from the universe comes in. King of Coins, that can represent a person, could be you or someone you're dealing with. It has the energy of wanting to be the one that gets called so that they can step in and help. Like the King of Coins wants to receive the call and be ready to, ride in and save the day. And generally has the abundance to do that if it's necessary. So it could be that energy. It can also represent some abundance coming into your realm. 10 of Wands, things feeling overwhelming. So somewhere in your life, you're dealing with some real overwhelmed energy. We're going to get Oracle. We're going to see how you can deal with it, to move through it, to get on to something that you'd probably rather feel more. Nobody likes being overwhelmed. Now, let's start Oracle with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 5, please. Universal Heart. All right, so you're being asked to speak with the Universal Heart, meaning connect with your angels, connect with your guides, connect with the universal energies, connect with the earth energy. See, it goes all the way to the center of the earth and then all the way up to beyond the angels. So it is connecting with the universal energy, and that relying on that connection to move through the challenges in front of you. So make sure you are connecting to the earth energy, grounding, make sure you're connecting to your guides and listening to your own heart as well. Now, let's see the Ten of Wands with Moonology. What is there to assist them in dealing with this overwhelming energy here? A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, well, that could be what it is that's overwhelming. Because stepping into a new romantic cycle oftentimes brings in overwhelming energy. For those of you who feel overwhelmed, like you're never going to find somebody else, there is a new cycle coming in, so someone is coming in. And for those of you that have just stepped into that new cycle and it feels overwhelming because you did, you're going to make it through. It's just the normal overwhelming energies of the passion and the emotion and all of it. Like, it's something that you desire, but it can also, you know, sometimes what we desire is also very overwhelming. So just take a deep breath, make sure you're connecting to the earth energy, you're grounding. You've got this. And a new romantic cycle looks like it's coming in for you guys. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for that Four of Cups. With regards to seeing what the universe is bringing to you and seeing things clearly, the Four of Cups. Wisdom. Okay, so wisdom is knowledge through experience. You have the experience to see things clearly. You have the experience to accept what it is the universe is bringing in. So be ready. The universe is bringing you something, and rely on your knowledge from your previous experiences to navigate this to your highest and best path. Now let's see the Eight of Coins with regards to the work. Peace. I like it. This is beautiful peace, meditating, beautiful energy. I feel like you guys are putting in the work and being rewarded for the work. And part of that is going to be finding yourself at peace. Maybe peace coming into your work realm, to your job. Now, let's see the King of Coins with spell casting. What is there for the King of Coins here for group number 5, please? Clarity. Okay. So if this is representing you, where you just always want to jump in and save the day, make sure you're looking at things clearly. Make sure you're seeing them clearly. Don't let people take advantage of you because you have such a giving spirit. And likewise, if someone is helping you and they always want to be there to help you, make sure that you are looking at that energy clearly. You're not taking advantage of them, and you're understanding the why behind them always wanting to be there. It could very well just be that they love you and they want to help you. But make sure you are viewing this connection very, very clearly. It's important for you to move through it correctly, for you to see it for what it is. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, you get happiness. So the answer to your question is yes, and happiness has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.